Mike with 3G at 4740. Help me out here, Jeremy.
Canyon wren lane.
Canyon wren, thank you. Sorry about that. I couldn't find my notes quick enough here. It's all right. Sometimes I don't even know where I'm at. You can see the siding in the back. That's touching the concrete. Typically that needs 2 inches of clearance from the concrete so the water doesn't do what you're seeing there, which is rotting away the masonite siding, which the masonite is susceptible to absorbing water really well. So the 2 inches of clearance is very important in this situation, but you can see how it's rotting. It's just coming apart. As well as the back jamb of the door. Those legs need to be replaced. And then on the side of the slab, we have some low spots where the water is getting behind the slab. It's causing some cracks on the foundation. So we recommend probably building that up next to the house, keeping enough clearance off the siding, and at least draining away from the house. And then on this side, which is also a problem on the inside, as water's gotten inside the house, we have a couple low spots on this side. You can see a low spot there, a low spot here, but you can see the exposed framing around the window and the window well. This is inside the window well. They furred out the window with some strips of OSB. Can't say exactly why. There's the plate there, the seal, and then they furred it out with that OSB. And you can see here the window well how sediment and the rock have kind of over time it's made like a mortar, and that causes that water not to be able to drain. And so that's, you only have I don't know, maybe 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches at the high spot, and that water is just going to build up and go inside. So we're going to recommend cleaning this window well out, kind of starting over here, taking all the rock out, digging down a little bit, taking some of that excess dirt and filling it in these low spots, and then add some landscaping fabric in here to keep that dirt from rising back up and causing a mortar type mix with your rock and dirt. And then also adding minimum of 1 row of fabric along this side after we pull all the rock back and cleaning it all up and putting the rock back. And I think that will help the situation quite a bit. Onto the inside. We also have a tip out on the east. I think it's the east side, maybe northeast maybe. Minimum is 5 feet. The water needs to divert away from the house. We have probably 2.5, so maybe a flexible hose that comes out would be a good alternative to that tip out there, or a longer tip out. And then something I forgot to mention on this side over here, which the west or southwest, is when I explained about putting some new fabric here. The reason being is because when you can see how the dirt's also kind of, the sediment is kind of mixed in with the rock, and it's created kind of like a concrete type surface, and that's no good, especially when you have negative drainage. But that exposed soil will just continue to erode and make paths for the water, and things happen once that happens. It does it more easy and quicker. So easier and quicker is once it starts eroding and causing little paths with the water, little miniature rivers, little veins, however you want to say it. But basically, that virgin soil needs to be protected with fabric and the rock on top of it. That way it will stop the erosion and the sediment from spilling over areas that it doesn't need to. So it's really just protection, extra protection. And that's what's happened over here onto the inside. Northwest bedroom. This is where the water came in. You can see the little bit of sediment on top of the windowsill. So we're going to run some moisture tests on this area right here. Unfortunately, I need my phone to do the moisture test. So what I'll do is I'll put it in my report on what the moisture levels are, and just to make sure that everything is going to be good right here.